Brothers and sisters, one of the most amazing things is how Jesus seems to make an unexpected entrance into our lives always. Sometimes when we least expect it is when we're most moved to an encounter with God, with Christ. And we definitely see that in the readings on this 19th week in Ordinary Time. We see in the Book of Kings that the Lord's voice is heard in that still small voice, not in the fire, not in the earthquake, not in the wind, but just that still small voice that is in that soft whispering wind. We see Jesus coming out unexpectedly on the walking of the waters to the disciples, and they're so freaked out. They think it's a ghost. I mean, what would you think? See a guy in the middle of the night, in the middle of a storm, walking out when they're in a boat. I mean, yeah, the Lord is very unexpected in how he appears. But 2 points from this. That first reading, that still small voice, that tiny whispering sound, do we give the space to be able to listen to that? Or do we pay attention to the fire? Do we pay attention to the earthquake, to whatever else is going along? If we do that, well, we might miss out on that whispering sound, but profound word that God has for us. The same with Peter walking on the water, right? He takes his eyes off of Jesus. He starts to sink. But the Lord is there. Lord, save me, right? And so have you given yourself, in the midst of everything going on, that space, that silence to be able to listen to the Lord? Now, speaking of that silence, though, that in no way means that you have to kind of minimize. That doesn't mean that you can't pray with what's actually going on in your life. Peter looks out to Jesus and says, Jesus, if this is really you, have me walk out on the water. Bold. He walks out and he trusts, and he does it until once again he gets distracted and looks to the waves, to the wind, to everything going around him. So this is my recommendation to all of us. Have I set aside the time for that silent prayer with the Lord? Have I been trying to remove all distractions so that I can hear that soft whispering sound of the Lord's voice in my heart? But in that moment, in that communion with that soft whispering voice of the Lord, am I bold? Do I walk out on the waters? Do I tell him exactly what is most hurting me? Am I real? Do I give him everything? No matter what it sounds like, no matter what it looks like, in that space where the Lord is gently whispering to me, he wants the deepest part of me. Whatever turmoil, whatever winds, whatever waves, step out boldly onto that water of prayer and give him everything that you've got. Because in there, that consoling voice will do just that. Console you. It will draw you deeper into his heart, and you'll be able to set aside what is just noise and what is this deep passion that the Lord has for you and that you should be having for him. So that's our Sunday game plan. God bless you all.